Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect Legendary Edition here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor, and today we are working our way over to Synthetic Insights, but first I want to just do a little bit of looking around here. Ah, there's Anoleis. What did I just run into? Oh, that's sneaky. Wonder what happens if I talk to him at this point.
What do you want?
To talk about Opal.
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
I will be.
Yes, but I haven't picked up his cargo yet.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal.
Alright.
I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Sounds good to me.
An intriguing offer. Perhaps you'll see me again soon.
Make the right decision.
I don't know how much Anoleis gives you, comparatively, but I've never done it this way before. So, why not? There we go. There's definitely more time to hit the buttons, which I really appreciate. But security logs. Unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you'll receive this, Doctor, but it's imperative that you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. Alright. See what that just got us here. Doctor at risk. While in Noveria, you found a log listing an unauthorized transmission. Apparently someone thinks a doctor located in the Newton system is in grave danger. Unfortunately, it appears the message was intercepted by Noveria security before it could be delivered. So that's the Newton system Kepler Verge. Alright. There we are. So, I don't know if that's supposed to get me in without the pass, or if that's technically supposed to limit the security that we see in Synthetic Insights. I know that I read which it is at some point early on when I first played the game, but I have no memory of it at this point. Obviously, if anyone knows, I'd be curious. So definitely give that info down in the description, or in the comment section below. Mostly because I like the diverging and converging paths of these games, just in terms of getting minor things done. And I've alluded to this in my discussion of why I like the ending of the trilogy video, but the fact that you can get to different points, different outcomes, all that stuff, without having while using different paths to get to the same point, is actually far more realistic in terms of how choices and everything work in real life than a lot of people would like to admit. Or what?
What'll you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Alright, you can't take us, though.
Anoleis is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
How do you rate your confidence in that? 90th percentile? Is a 10% chance of death acceptable?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Alright, that does get rid of those two. the very least. Oh, I missed. Come on. I am noticing just a very minor glitching that's occurring with some of the coming out of cover on enemies. There we go. Alright, let's go assault rifle. There we go. So those two are done. Let's get this guy over here. Oh, he's up there apparently. Interesting. That's new. Let's, Oh, now he appears. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Come on. Show yourself. Yep, there's that glitch again. Not sure what could be causing that. Because obviously we're getting in and out of cover just fine. It's just the enemies. Let's get this crate. I am going to get all of the various crates and everything that we have to get as much money and as many weapons and upgrades as we can. Because that's the best way to get as much stuff as possible. There we are. Have to be careful not to rush it, because it is doing a good job of actually giving me time. There we are. You downloaded the evidence from Lork's computer. And I have commented on this just on my own, but they're definitely doing more autosaves already, I feel like. And we have Kiara Sterling here. Hello.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Your point?
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Anoleis would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
You're breaking the law for bribe money. You know what we do to dirty cops on my world?
Bring it on.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk. Breaking the legs.
Alright. Yeah, let's, Oh, of course she moved. I think that was just her that I got. There we go. Get this guy. Well. There we are. Alright, now we got some guys down below, it looks like. Let me see if I can get them from up here. There we go. And this other person's gonna be over here. Allie, you are way too far away for a shotgun to be a useful weapon. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Now, is he coming around this way? Looks like it. Maybe. There we go. Just before you can get your shot off. I love it. There we go. Should be everybody. And we can go and collect everything that we can find. My favorite. Locked crate. Love it when it's nice and simple. Okay. could be a better armor for me in that medium armor, because I can't do heavy armor just yet. Avenger 2 assault rifle. I don't think that's better than what I have right now. I will say it definitely is a little bit more like getting used to a weapon in Mass Effect 3. Now, with the new weapon setup that they've got, I do know that they still have the dice roll element to combat in this game, in this particular part of the Legendary Edition, but it's not as extreme as it is in the original game. Okay.
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office. Would you know anything about it?
I'm entirely innocent.
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
All right. Quarian ally. Complete 5 missions with the Quarian squad member. Okay. Hooray, Tally. I didn't realize that I had done 5 missions with you already. Okay. That seems weird. But I like little achievements like that. Tally is one of my bays, so definitely happy to have her around as much as possible. I do not know why she keeps bouncing though. That is weird. And we are going to talk to Gianna. I'm not going to lie. I will always prefer working with her on this. I think that it's a good path.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Noveria Internal Affairs.
Alright, what do you want?
What do you want?
The executive board knows about Anoleis' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Okay. Why can't you do it yourself?
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Anoleis' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
Yeah, that... I know I said she looks better, but the fact that they've made her so clean and it, you know what I mean? Just there's no additional texturing to her face. I find that interesting. I noticed the same thing with Kara Sterling as well.
I thought corruption was the rule on Noveria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Anoleis is driving customers away.
Alright. What is your job specifically?
You work for Anoleis. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, this month I stole 3 million credits. Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Anoleis' guilt in one package.
Alright. I do have my own mission, though.
I'd like to help you, Miss Parasini, but I need Keen's garage pass. It's vital to my mission.
Yes, fate of billions and all that. I couldn't possibly understand how important your work is. You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Okay.
Lorik is offering a lot of money. A pass can open one door. Credits can open many.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
That's just... Well, actually, can you tell me more about the Peak 15 accident?
What's happening up on Peak 15?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That's all you know?
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
Okay. How do I reach Peak 15?
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Okay. And do you know anything more about what Banezia is doing?
Do you know why the matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, the automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Asari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
What was in the crates?
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
Okay. Can you pay me?
Keen is offering to pay me. Can you?
I can produce a copy of Anoleis' pass for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
Okay. I'll consider it.
I'll consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
Alright. And like I said, I really do think that getting Keen to testify is the best course of action, regardless of if you're trying to do Renegade or Paragon. Because I think that the Renegade and Paragon concepts are not as strict morality alignments as, say, what you get with D&D. I don't think that Paragon is inherently lawful good, and Renegade is inherently chaotic evil or anything like that. I think that the Renegade and Paragon, I would say, are probably a little bit more lawful versus chaotic, but rather than the good versus evil. I think a lot of people will think of them more good versus evil. I even think that the game sometimes thinks more good versus evil with it, as we will notice in this game specifically.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
Testify against Anoleis.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Anoleis.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Yeah, damn right I will.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Anoleis will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand. Very well, I will testify.
Sweet.
Make whatever arrangements you need with your contact. I will wait here.
That was an interesting choice of where to put the camera.
What sort of offer? Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention that.
But yeah, ultimately, obviously, huge Renegade bonus for that. Mostly because of that Renegade prompt that we had to actually get him to agree to it. But it's the sort of thing where it's about the but even thinking about Paragon and Renegade more in terms of the lawful versus chaotic binary is off. I think that it's more of a willingness to do whatever, and that it's kind of that's all alluded to with the background that you can give Shepard, the soul survivor, war hero, and ruthless backgrounds. The war hero will save everybody. The ruthless gets everybody killed. But ultimately they both get the job done. So it's funny to consider.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
I convinced him.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
What about the garage?
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
I dig. Alright. Now we can loot his office. Which I love. It's only one safe, but still gets us money. And there we go. I think I just heard myself get a level up as well as we were finishing off talking with Gianna. And I did just make a realization from something I've observed from watching other Let's Plays. I wonder if it in the base game they did something different with the skin textures for Gianna Parasini specifically, because she's a character that I remember with modded versions on PC often would have things go wrong with her visual, like her hair would disappear or her eyebrows would disappear, and these were always with visual improvement mods specifically. So where characters like Shepard would look amazing, Gianna would start looking weird. So I wonder if that's just something going back down to the base character models from the original game, considering they did stick with the original character models. They didn't do any rebuilding of that, which, grand scheme of things, makes sense. The impression that I've gotten is that for a lot of just the pure visual mods, or the pure visual improvements that went into this version, from what I understand, the BioWare and EA were pulling a lot from the modding community. Can I talk to you now? What will you say?
Commander, I'm glad you stopped to talk. I wanted to tell you how unfortunate it was that Anoleis Sama was caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Rest assured, I bear you no ill will.
He was a criminal.
Unfortunate? He was a criminal, Captain.
The Executive Board is not concerned with galactic law, Commander. That's why this planet was settled, after all. As far as they are concerned, Anoleis Sama went too far. On Noveria, you may do what you wish, so long as you do not disturb public order. I only request that you limit the number of disturbances you provoke. I would consider it a favor.
We'll see.
Do what you have to, Captain. I'll do the same.
I see. That makes your position clear enough. If you will excuse me, I must file reports on this incident. Good day.
Okay. Interesting. I've never spoken to her after completing that little fight with Kiara Sterling, so I appreciate that. I'm impressed that she wasn't more pissed off. And ultimately, I think what we're going to finish off this episode with will be arriving at Peak 15. That means it will definitely go a bit long, just because the length of the Mako section. But I'd rather get us to Peak 15, be in a position to go with that. I love being able to just go straight over to the hotel. Talking about elements that are just pure graphical improvements, the reason that they had to break up this space in the original game was it would have been too hard to render everything. So it's really awesome to see that they're able to take advantage of modern consoles having better capacities for rendering environments. Simple little things. Tiny little improvements, but man, do they make a huge difference in the grand scheme of things. And, like I said,
Elder brother, it's me.
we are gonna actually give this to Morta now.
You have my package?
Let's make a deal.
What's it worth to you?
I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Give me a figure.
Interesting. But exactly how much is this worth to you?
500 credits.
Be serious.
If you want to see more of the package than me beating you with it, make a serious offer.
I could snap your neck before you pull a weapon. But I like your negotiation skills. Reminds me of my father. I'll give you 750.
Oh god, that NPC just got stuck in this spot between me and Tali. That's hilarious. I'm curious. I don't think that's enough.
Not good enough. I'll take it to Opal.
Probably couldn't add up how much more you'd earn. Stupid base 10 math. That's what they get for having extra fingers.
Oh, fine. I'll give it to
You
you.
have my package?
What's it worth to you?
I'm paying the Hanar more than I want.
I'll give it to you.
500 credits.
If you want to see more of them.
I'll give you 750.
Deal. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Now go away. The gods wonder about people who trade packages for cash.
That is great. I love that I got that line, and I'm pretty sure I get the same amount from Opal as well, so it doesn't matter who I went with, but still. Very amusing. Very amusing. And yeah, this episode will probably be about 10 minutes extra, hopefully, with the Mako stuff. But I want to be more purposeful in this playthrough where I'm dividing episodes. I was going a little bit too strictly off of timing, I think, with the previous one, and I don't like that. I like things to be logically broken up. That's just me, but...
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Alright. Let me very quickly check my equipment. Alright. Alright, that is better. Only thing that's worse is tech and biotic protection, but I'm cool with that. It looks silly, but that's okay. I can deal with that. I don't have any Krogan armor right now. Let's see here. I'm happy with my current assault rifle. I will give Rex that one. And I will do basic rounds for him. And I won't do another upgrade for him. Got him the Hurricane. I'll do armor piercing for that. I'll do Phasic for her. That should be good. And then for me, I have my chemical rounds. I'm gonna switch to the recoil dampener on that. And then I'll do chemical rounds 2 and better heatsink on that. Perfect. That sets us up nicely going forward, I'd say. And our first taste of the Geth Jumpers. My least favorite enemies.
So that's what the
Except... of course. Oh, let's... oh, of course. Already used those. Okay. We already have one destroyer getting real close. And by real close, right next to us. Okay, good. There we go. Alright. Get the stalker taken care of. Really? Of course. Oh, so close. So close. Come on. Really? That should have been enough to get that one down. Just wait for you to get back into a spot where I can actually get you. Of course, they are taking their sweet time. There we go.
What are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out.
Get Tally's health back up.
What did you do here, Commander?
I just defeated a Geth ambush.
The Geth ambushed us, we fought back. That's it.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I
Yep.
don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses. If Banezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
Well, now you know what to look for.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the Geth don't come out of the Veil. What is happening out there?
The same thing that happens to all species, Captain. Evolution.
I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
That's a very astute observation by Tally, especially given her general attitudes toward the Geth. And actually, I'm realizing now, timing does work out perfectly to finish off the episode here, so I think that's what we're going to do, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server to join the conversation. Next time we will be getting to Peak 15 and actually going after Banezia. But without Liara, this is weird. See you next time, everybody.